am very disappointed. I feel as if Canadian society is promoting a double standard. If you have an able-bodied person who is facing depression or an otherwise difficult time in their lives, there are all kinds of resources out there and people who are willing to say, let's help you. Here's what we can do for you. Here's something we can show you to say that your life is worth living and your life matters. Whereas if you're someone with a disability or health condition, people only see the tragedy. There is no offer to help. It's like you're standing at the edge of a cliff, and instead of reaching out your hand to get you away, they're pushing you down into your despair. I'm afraid for how people will value the lives and the medical treatment of those with disabilities by the time I'm, say, 62 and in need of what might be more medical help than an able-bodied person. I have spastic diplegia cerebral palsy, which impairs the mobility and stamina in my legs. I was born with it. I was born 3 months prematurely. Rather than allowing people with disabilities and other health conditions to live fulfilling lives and be given the resources to do so, if assisted suicide were allowed, then there would be a shift in how this population is viewed. Living with these conditions would be intolerable, unbearable. You don't want to be a burden, and people would be more susceptible to the idea that they should not live. In Belgium, they've already introduced similar legislation, and despite reports of high standards and very careful implementation and use of the assisted suicide practices, there's always a risk of abuse